In the city of Chicago, United States, on a freezing winter night, the power suddenly goes out. One of the city's well-known and wealthy real estate investors, Robert Hale, is murdered in his study inside his luxury mansion around midnight. In the morning, the housekeeper arrives for work, finds Robert Hale lying motionless on the floor, and calls the police in panic. When the detective arrives at the scene, 4 employees working in the house are taken in for questioning. One of the people you are about to hear is definitely lying. And the one who is lying is the killer, the housekeeper, the person who found the body. She is 34 years old and responsible for cleaning Robert's mansion.
I arrive every morning at 7 a.m. That morning, I knocked on the study door to clean it. When there was no response, I went inside. Mr. Hale was on the floor, not breathing. I panicked and immediately called the police. The night before, my shift ended at 9:30 p.m. and I left the house.
The chef, 51 years old, responsible for all kitchen duties in the mansion.
Mr. Hale often worked late into the night. Around 11:15 p.m., I prepared steak and coffee for him. I brought the tray to his study. He was sitting at his desk, alive and well. I never went upstairs again. I found out in the morning. I'm devastated.
The security guard, 31 years old, responsible for protecting the mansion.
I was on the night shift. From 12 a.m. to 4 a.m., I stayed in the security room watching the cameras. Around 2 a.m., the motion sensor in the backyard went off. I went outside to check, but nothing seemed wrong. I returned to the cameras afterward. I found out about the murder in the morning. I'm still in shock.
The chauffeur, 48 years old, responsible for Robert's daily needs and transportation.
He had an early meeting the next morning, so I spent the night checking the car in the garage. After 10 p.m., I never entered the house. I must have fallen asleep in the garage's resting area. I only learned about the murder when the police arrived.
The detective listened carefully to all the statements. If you want to think about it, you can pause the video and re-watch the interrogations. If you're ready, we are revealing the killer. The housekeeper. No, the housekeeper is not the killer. She really left the house at 9:30 p.m. and discovered the body when she returned in the morning. The chef. No, the chef is not the killer either. It was confirmed that he was preparing food throughout the night. The chauffeur. Innocent. He truly fell asleep. The killer. The security guard. Why?
I was on the night shift. From 12 a.m. to 4 a.m., I stayed in the security room watching the cameras. Around 2 a.m., the motion sensor in the backyard went off. I went outside to check, but nothing seemed wrong. I returned to the cameras afterward. I found out about the murder in the morning. I'm still in shock.
The security guard said, at 2 a.m., the motion sensor alarm in the backyard went off. But the detective noticed something important. The electricity had been cut off after midnight, which means the alarm could not have gone off. This proves that the security guard tried to cover up the time he cut the power and entered the study. If you figured out the killer, congratulations. If not, don't worry. Another case is waiting for you. Remember, you are the detective.